All right, I want to talk now to the procrastinator. The procrastinator has some similarities to the perfectionist. Like the perfectionist, they want perfection, but not in terms of a perfect performance, but rather in terms of perfect conditions. The procrastinator is always looking for that perfect moment to begin their new weight loss regimen. Well, you know what? Coach Tam, there's just too much going on in my life right now. So, Monday is when I'm going to start. Or, you know what? After I get back from vacation, because me and the family, we're going to Disney, and it's just going to be too much temptation there. So after I get back from Disney, then I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing for sure. That's when I'm gonna do it. Or you know what? After this trip that I'm getting ready to take for work, because there's a lot of business meetings and stuff that's going on, so that's probably not a good time. So after I finish making these trips this month, next month, that's when I'm gonna do it. You see, the problem for the perfectionist is that they're always looking for perfect conditions. So they're looking for that perfectly sunny day where there's not a cloud in the sky. Well, here's the problem. Life just doesn't work that way. You don't have to look hard. There's always a reason to delay. There's always something that pops up that gets in the way of life going as planned. So if you are the procrastinator, the one that keeps putting it off until next Monday or after the vacation or after the business trip, here is my advice to you. Get started. It doesn't need to be perfect conditions. What does need to happen is, yes, you need to have a plan. So I need you to sit down, think about your goals, what you can realistically accomplish, and then come up with your plan, yes, for the next 30 days. But understand that there are going to be things that are going to pop up that are going to throw you off course. And instead of using that as an opportunity to throw in a towel and say, you know what, forget this is too hard. Instead, the way that you prepare for that situation is that you have a backup plan in place. So here are some things that you can do if life gets in the way and things don't go as planned. So maybe you're supposed to do a 30-minute workout, but you woke up late. That's okay. Do a 10-minute workout. Maybe things got crazy and you didn't make it to the grocery store and now you're in the cafeteria. Well, make the best possible choice while you're in the cafeteria. Maybe go with the salad, get, low-fat dressing on the side, something like that, right? So you can't always be looking for perfect conditions. It can't always be after this happens, then I'm going to get started, because here's what's going to happen. Even if you find that perfect week, and I don't know how you're going to do that because life just isn't that way, but even if you were to find that perfect week to get started, what happens when you encounter your first bump in the road? What happens when you run into that first situation where things aren't going as planned? You know what happens? If you're not mentally prepared for that, it throws you completely off course and you just don't know what to do. So instead of setting yourself up thinking that conditions have to be perfect in order for you to succeed, know that you can succeed in any type of environment, in any type of condition, if you decide going in that, you know what, no matter what is thrown at me, I'm going to find a way to make this work. I need you to develop an attitude of can do, not can't do. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you have to stay in the game and you've got to be consistent. So don't just stand on the sidelines watching everyone else get in there. I need you to lace up your shoes and get in the game.